Hello universe. Alright, I'm going to conclude the design parts of my little, I don't know what to call it, whatever, design series on my 112 pen car buddy. I have completed the two sets, so here they are. They are common parts to the two sets, namely the roll cage, which is going to be a white hard plastic part, the helmet that is going to be common to both the cars, and the front slide bucket that is going to be common to both cars as well. Can we see the light buckets? Can we see the light buckets? We can see the light buckets. Oh, it's hidden. We cannot see the light buckets. It might actually be somewhere hiding. Anyway, you can imagine what a light bucket looks like, can't you? So we have a front bumper protector kind of part that is going to be over there because this plastic tends to crack more easily than PC, and so I'd rather bang a bumper than the body directly. So there's going to be a little clear bumper that's going to mount on the actual bumper of the car, and that's going to stick outwards outside of the body just to protect it a little bit from crashing. There's going to be the front part like so, the helmet, and so this is the first iteration of the car with a fast tail. You could imagine the car without completely any tail like some of the 290, and so you would have this large area here painted in silver for a tail. You could have as well the hard plastic wing on it, which is going to be fairly aggressive but not pen car aggressive. Let's say it's not like a shovel body madness. And then you have the dummy engine sticking out from the middle here, which is going to be part of the rear mold. The two reasons why it's here. The first reason is because it's cool, it's scale, and it looks great. And the second reason is those being a very large flat empty panel that is going to add rigidity to it. So there is a functionality to that part as well. And then at the rear, which you can see right now, there is plastic parts. So the entire back of the body here is going to be cut away. What you can see from the line, from the side line over here, this line is going to be cut away. And so if I remove, oops, I removed the wrong one. If I remove the body, you can see another hard part that the wing is going to mount to, and that's basically going to sandwich the rear of the body. And this is going to be the rear ends, when you're going to have two buckets for red LEDs. You have exhaust and the back of the transmission, and then you have air vents over there at the back. So this is going to close the back of the car pretty nicely once the plastic is being cut away. So that's going to be cool. Let me see if I can find the light buckets, rear light buckets. That's for the other one. I'll figure it out. They are on my yeah, that's the rear. Oh no, that's the buckets. All right, anyway, they are on my Facebook page. You can go have a look. I have a picture of the two versions of the car. So let me get this is the speed tail, and I want to get the other tail visible. This is not the one. All right, I'll be back with the other tail. Hey, it's magically here. It was on the other side of the design. For some reason the assembly went all crazy on me. Hold on, let me move this a little bit down, just a little bit down. Anyway, it's just for general look. You can see the better pictures, not really better pictures, but all right. So the second set is going to be with this end that has a much more aggressive wing over there, as you can see, that ideally would be masked and left clear, so it doesn't look like part of the body, but it only actually looks like you have the top wing and then the bottom part of the body and the sides. And so this would appear more or less like a faster tail than it actually is, but then it would act as a rear downforce, and it is located at a great angle to the rear wheel, so it should provide quite a nice amount Oh, the front buckets are here. Awesome. It should provide a really good amount of downforce and a slightly different downforce profile than the typical pan car body. This is not going to be your typical pan car body anyway. You don't have the large sides to keep it really tight in the turns. It's more on the scale side, but nevertheless. And then we're going to have the light buckets at the rear, and yeah, they moved as well to the other side of the world. There's something happened to this assembly. I'm not sure what it is, but being finished, it doesn't really matter anymore now. I'm just going to give you a quick... Oh, it is completely reversed. My God. What happened to you, my friends? You're completely out of whack. All right, so this is going to be the other hard part that is going to go at the back of the body, like so. So this is going to mount to the back over there. Those little parts are going to be for LEDs. This is reversed as well. Hold on, it is completely out of... All right, something like that. Let's put you kind of the way you're supposed to be. So what is going to be sticking out from underneath here are going to be the exhaust pipes, and then basically behind those two circles will be the buckets for the 5mm LEDs that you can put at the rear. And then it's just going to be taped to the back over there, so it's going to provide a little bit of strength, especially if you cut away the wing. And if you don't cut away the wing, it's just going to add a little additional strength to the body. And the front has, but I can't find them right now, but it has light buckets for the two main lights and for the two central lines over there. And so here you go. This is going to be the two body kits that I'm going to do. I'm not sure when. It's going to be maybe late March. I don't really have a date or plans for it. I have the designs completed for some times now, so I'm just keeping them in the vault along with other designs. I'm planning to do a little bit more work on the pan car in the coming weeks, the coming month, because I've been doing quite a lot on the Mini because of basically the general lockdown. So now I'm gonna have time to focus a little bit on larger scale, which is going to be good. And I think, yeah, this is probably next in the pipeline for me. So here you go. This is a final look at the two different body sets for my FP car. The FP chassis itself, which is sitting underneath here, is going to have a newly designed chassis plate and pretty much it. I think I'm going to update the bumper to have something slightly more substantial than what I have, and I'm going to keep the bumper that I have right now. And the chassis plates, I have quite a few of those in FRP, but I want to do one that resembles the one I have on my FP, so it's going to be something similar actually to the new Automatic, although it's not going to be it's not really going to be the same thing at all. It's really going to be more like the FP, like the PCOO, I mean, but in 1/12 scale. So, and I'm going to have all the different battery mounts as well down, and there's going to be an all different bumper and damper situation. If you saw the last video I did on the Phantom this morning, then you'll see the what I have right now for the 3 damper tubes. So this is going to be what the rear end is going to be like, most likely at the moment in the upcoming version, I mean. And so yeah, so keep an eye open for the FP. It's going to have a little bit of a revival in 21. And hopefully I'm going to be able to have those bodies available. I still have the back mono and the Atom, but they tend to crack a little bit. So I want to have something else because the shapes are so angular on those body. The Atom not actually, because there is no it's open wheel in the front, but the back I've cracked quite a few bodies already, so although it's a very good looking body and it turns a lot of heads on the track, it's not a body you want to bump against a wall. And if you're going to drive a pen car, obviously you're going to crash at pretty high speed. So I want to see how it goes with this one. And being more scale, it won't matter that much to lower a little bit the speed of the car in general. So here you go. This is the final body sets for the FP, for the 112 pen car. And the next time you'll hear about this car probably is when I'll have the molds to start making some test parts. Alright, so on that note, stay safe everyone, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye bye.